Hello, my dear students, and welcome to my YouTube channel that is Conceptual Knowledge. So, today I am in front of you people with a topic of discussion that is dispersion of light. And the special point about this that we are studying this dispersion of light for class 8 students. Okay, so we are not going to discuss it in that much detail, but still we are trying to understand that how does this phenomenon of light is actually happening, okay, when the light passes through the prism. So for that, first of all, let us try to understand what is dispersion of light, and then we'll discuss it further. So here it is written, see, the splitting of white light into its constituent colors, that is the spectrum of color, is known as dispersion of light. Okay, for you people's kind information, you people must know this that our white light is actually not in it means not white in reality. It is actually made up of several constituent colors. Okay, when you go in your higher classes, then you get to know some more things about the spectrum. That is not only about the Vibgyor. I think Vibgyor you must be aware of. Okay, well, just in the next sheet we are going to see about that also. Well, so it is made up of means constituent colors, or you can say that it is made up of the constituent lights of different wavelengths and frequencies. Okay, so let's not get involved in these types of things like being what is frequency and what is wavelength and what are the different divisions or classifications of the spectrum. So just we have to discuss about this dispersion of light. So what is the dispersion of light? So dispersion of light is just the phenomenon, the natural phenomenon which is associated with the light, and this happens just when the light passes through, especially it means just when we want to observe it, so we just pass the light through prism and then we can easily get it. Okay, this is the simplest way, but we must observe this dispersion of light phenomenon when there is a rain. It means after the rain we will observe it. And why we observe it in the rainbow formation? So that is also a form of dispersion of light. You can say that the white light is actually splitting over there also into its 7 constituent colors. Okay, now so the rainbow is not our today's topic of discussion, so we are not going to involve in that particular thing. But here we want to just discuss about this dispersion of light, then how this is happening, how the white light is going to, it means split it into its constituent colors. So before going through the understanding of that particular thing, we must have to understand something about the refraction of light. So before going through, it means not in that much detail, refraction of light also we are going to study, but yeah, some part we are going to study about it, and then we will see the cause of the dispersion of light. Okay, so let us move on. Okay, so let us first of all try to understand something about the refraction of light. So what is the refraction of light? Okay, see now. So refraction of light is actually the bending of light through a transparent interface when the light travels from one medium to another medium. It means whenever the light passes through any transparent medium or any transparent object, so it is going to bend over there. Now how this is happening? See, this is a straight pencil right now, we are observing it, it is straight, but when we dip it into a glass of water and then we start observing it, so what we see that whatever part is immersed in the water, so that is looking a little bent, a little tilt from the part which is not immersed in the water. So that is easily observable things. Okay, so this is the it means the practicality of this refraction of light. We can just see different number of phenomena happening just due to the refraction of light. Okay, like whenever we see the bottom of the, okay, so now let us try to understand it. So I'm just trying to explain you this refraction of light through this figure. Okay, so you people must be aware of reflection of light, so it's not very big deal for you people to understand about this. So see, this is the interface, it means it is separating, we can write over here, this is the interface. So this is actually separating the two media, that is air and water. Okay, so the first layer of water is actually separating the air and water. So this we call as interface. So from this interface the light is being striking, it means light is striking first at this point of incidence, so this is called the point of incidence. Let us name name it as P. So this is the point of incidence. At this point of incidence, when the light gets entered into the second medium, so what happened? It will deviate from its actual path. So see, or if you can see that this is the actual path of this ray, but it is actually deviating from its actual path, and it is tilting, it is bending a bit, okay, from its actual path. And now why this is happening? This bending is just happening because of the difference in the speed of light. In this first medium, the speed of light is more. In the second medium, the speed of light is lower. That's why this bending is occurring, or this bending is happening. Okay, so when the light rays travels from rarer medium to denser medium, it will bend towards the normal. So this is a short form to learn this, the rarer to denser towards the normal. Okay. Okay, now see, the another thing, like when it will move from denser to rarer, then it will go away from the normal. So that is the, okay, so this is the short form for the another thing, that is the denser to rarer, away from the normal. Okay, so this is the second picture which will make you understand about the second way of refraction. So this ray is coming actually from the water, and now it is coming to the air, the second medium. So see, it is moving away from the normal. So that's why I had written over here this short form, rarer to denser towards the normal, denser to rarer, away from the normal. So the rays bend accordingly. I hope so that this is very easy to understand. Now let us move to our, it means the proper topic, that is dispersion of light and why it is happening. So I had just written and sum up all the things. So just let me read out and make you people understand about this. So let's continue and let us try to do it fastly. So when light travels from one medium to another, the speed of its propagation changes. As we had seen over here, the bending is actually happening or occurring due to that reason only. As a result, it bends or refracted. Now when light passes through a prism, okay, now when light passes through a prism, you can see the prism over here. Now when a light passes through a prism, it is refracted towards the base of the triangle. See, it is just going like this. This is the incident one. Now when it got refracted, so it is going, see, at the down, at the base of the triangle. It is the front face of the prism, so it is going down. Okay, now let us try to understand this also. The different colors in the spectrum of light, see, I had made over here, this is VIBGYOR. So violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. Okay, so this is the full form of VIBGYOR. Now again, let me read it out. So the different colors in the spectrum of light have different wavelengths. Okay, see that these colors are having actually different wavelengths. So therefore the speed with which they all bend varies depending on this wavelength. Okay, now there is a contribution of the wavelength and frequency as well. So these things you have to study in your higher classes. So that's why I'm not just discussing about, it means specifically about all the things, just giving a reason that the bending is also dependent on the wavelength of light. Okay, velocity, speed as well as the wavelength also. So that it is written over here. Therefore the speed with which they all bend varies depending on this wavelength. Okay, so each color is having their own it means degree of deviation, you can say. Okay, now let's move on. So where now the see the most important part of this dispersion of light, you can say it's the most important sentence. So where violet bends the most, see the violet, this is the top the lower part will be the violet. See, so this is bending the most violet, and this is bending the least. So violet bends the most, having shortest wavelength. So we can just predict over here, and we can get to know about from this statement that the constituent color which is having the shortest wavelength is going to be deviated the most. Okay, so this is the angle of, it means this is the deviation, and this color of light is being deviated. It means it means almost this is the greatest bending. You can say that violet is showing the greatest bending, and red is showing the least bending. Okay, having shortest wavelength, and red bends the least. Okay, and from this we can say that this also, that red bends the least, it means red is having the higher wavelength. So this is all about the dispersion of light. I hope so that all of you are understood. Okay, so why this is happening? So just due to the difference in the speed of light as well as the difference in the wavelength of light. Okay, So because of this, this is the happening though. This is the notes also, you can see. So I'll try to put it in the it means the I'll try to put it the PDF link also in the video. So in the link you can get it from there also. Okay, so thank you for watching my video, and I hope so that all of you have got it. So if any doubt you people is still have, so you can just ask me that doubt or questions in the comment box. I hope so that all of you will understand the things. So thank you for watching. We'll try to meet again with this another video with some new topic. So thank you, take care.